Hello guys, today we are gonna be looking at what if civilization started over. This is now episode 7 of the series, and in the last episode we saw colonization of Africa right here, which is pretty crazy compared to how early on we are. They have, in this world, there's advanced navies already, kind of. We saw some more stuff, like this new Russian country being formed and a civil war over here in the Lime country. And yeah, so in this video we might see some more exploration, some more stuff down here. We might see some stuff with the religion. I'll show you that in a second. But yeah, let's get started. And to get started, actually, speaking of religion, I'll show you the religion map. So this is the updated religion map. This is super weird. There's just colors everywhere. Now, most of these are their own separate nation, like the Dutch team or the red team, the blue team, Albania, whatever, etc., etc. But there's also some little pockets like the old orange team that used to be here, but that was once a country. There are different religions, like let's say this blue religion up here in Great Britain. That's a different religion. It's not an offshoot. I'm too lazy to add offshoots, but that is just some religion that formed there. So yeah, and some areas kicked out some religions, like how the Lime team only had religion that was like up here in Denmark and maybe along the coast in Germany, and they kind of like changed the orange people down here kind of changed their religion. There's also these little pockets of different religions like here and these two. But yeah, there's also one down here, so good. You should probably notice that. But yeah, this is the religion map. Yay. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, so for the first thing that we have in this episode is actually going to be more discovering of Turkey, because Operation Turkey is still going on. It was slowed down again because Thrice now has a colony down here. But now Operation Discover Turkey is on again, and these guys are able to help. Ukraine's helping, so yeah, Albania is also helping a little bit, and they close in on this unexplored land and they find all of it. But yeah, these guys kind of explore a bit down in the desert, but they don't, not a lot. And they think that there's like a river possibly that flows through there. So they're gonna see by pushing up and down. Thrice is pushing here from their colonies, and they meet up. Thrice, Thrice say hello to Thrice. Yeah, so they meet up with each other. It's a little awkward, and now Thrice is gonna actually start colonizing a lot of land here. It's not gonna be healthy for them. They take Cyprus, they take all of this Turkish land. They save some for the yellow Arabians here, but they just meet up with a little border, so they go like that. They go along the coast here, along the coast here, and they meet up. Now, the pink team's a little mad about this, because they wanted coastline because of this, but now they can't because Thrice took all of this land here. And I'll just call them the Thrice Empire. This is the first empire of the series, unless if you count Italy. I mean, they used to have all of this, all of that. It was pretty nice, but like, yeah. So we have this now. I also want to show you the province map too. Look at that; it's all finished. You can tell the more populated areas, just by looking at this. Like, Thrice is super populated. They have a ton of population, mostly along Turkey. There's a ton of population, like around Europe, the mainland area of Europe. Um, Great Britain, not so much. Look at those big provinces. And here, Africa, they are not so big. They're not so small. There are some small provinces actually, but the big ones, there's a bunch of biggies. I did not finish these thrice provinces down here though, unfortunately. But yeah, um we're gonna have a war breaking out because of this. Um Now this is gonna be a pretty big war. These guys are going to meet up with Thrice, and there are troops on borders right now. There are armies ready. We're still in the swords and shields age. But yeah. The rest of this land actually is going to go over to these guys. They take all of that. And well, let's look at the alliance layer. See, these guys are not in an alliance, neither are these guys. These guys are in the circle alliance. Thrice is about to join the circle alliance, but before they are able to, these guys declare war on them. So, yeah, that's not pretty good. Now, since Thrice didn't actually expect this, these guys these guys are able to push in immediately. Pushing in through here. The Alliance of Peace, or this alliance, the Circle Alliance is going to support them and supply them. It's gonna supply Thrice, and these guys, they're going to take Cyprus. They are doing pretty good for right now. Take that, and they're trying to take the rest of the colony here. But that's not going to go so good, because Thrice is, of course, going to make a major pushback, taking back Cyprus and everything, except for a small advance right here. That's all they're able to still get. Oh, and like one there. Yeah, so we got that. These guys are making some little spearheads and some little advances to try to get to the ocean, but it's just not working. And Thrice is about to make an invasion into the pink team. They make it through here, and troops start flooding in. They make an encirclement of these troops. They all get captured or killed, whatever. And it's not going good for this pink team now, because now they are working on encircling all of this. They take all of that, and everybody flees. Everybody flees over here. We'll look at that in a second. After this war, so these guys are gonna start making even more advances in. These advances are gonna be strongest over here, so they get all of that land over here. And as they go, these cowards, they just completely surrender over to them because they do not want to die, and they know that they will, because this is a pretty powerful country. But yeah, let's look at a peace treaty. Now in this peace treaty, we have Cyprus getting why am I calling them Cyprus? We have Thrice getting all of this land. Let's look at the provinces. They took a little more than they actually got. Ooh, and Cyprus is pretty unstable, kind of, that's not the best situation to be in right now. But yeah, luckily there were provinces in this area, and I was able to draw out like that. And they took way more land than they should have, because they are pretty unstable, specifically in their colony. And not only that, Albania is too. Because, I mean, if we look at the religion map again, thrice, all of this is pretty much their religion, besides this pink stuff right here. But down here, not the case. It has a little different religion here. This religion actually goes outside of Albanian territory. Because that religion is not, it's a tribe. It's a tribe that has been in Africa this entire time. This tribe looks like this, following its religion, of course, as you can see. Not fully following its religion though, because there's this little bit here. So this little purple country here, I'll give them a capital, because like everybody deserves a capital. They have no major cities, of course, but their capital seemed to be right here, and they had no major, actually one major city. They had just one major city when these guys actually discovered them. These guys are going to declare war because they want their land. These guys shoot up here and get all of that, and yeah, this is not going super well for Albania. Since they also declared war on Italy, though, like, that's not good. You got yourself into a big mess with the Square Alliance. As you can see, these guys are in an alliance. Albania isn't, though, as you can see. So yeah, these guys, the Italians, are able to hold off right there at that front. They do make a naval landing. They make a long naval landing here in Italy. Fortunately for them, though, that gets pushed back. Oh, and so does that. Look at the provinces. They're trying to get their provinces back. Italy is going to hold a defensive line right here and do a teeny tiny invasion. Teeny tiny invasion right through there, just to get at least some land out of it. Then they hold the defensive line, and they actually just kind of leave the war. Yeah, they leave the war. These guys are no longer going to invade them, and they had another group of ships working to capture this island and, go back up. But instead, they redirect that ship to go this way. So the ship's course was kind of going like, yeah, and then it went back, and now it's heading straight for here. And another group is going that way, so that's what's happening. One of the groups takes the wrong layer, takes the entire island of Crete. Oh, and the other group makes a landing in Greece. And these guys are able to push back all the way to there. There's another rebellion. This is for the guys who they were bound to rebel at some point. I guess now's the time, and they rebel like this, and they take the rest of the land. Now that they're all technically united, they decide to sign peace with Greece here. So yeah, let's look at this big peace treaty. Now, in the peace treaty, it looks something like this. With, well, these guys getting this land and getting the southern Greece, and this pink country gets their independence. Unfortunately, they have no major cities somehow. So, I'm him. I'm God in this scenario, so I'll give them a capital. So, like, there you go. I should probably hear a "you're welcome." But these purple guys moved their capital right here, and they pretty much got all of their... that's not right. Okay. I'll fix that, because that is so wrong. My doctor says that this religion map is bad for your eyes. Well, yeah, this is the actual religion map. There's some weird stuff going on. Yeah, it's pretty weird what's going on here. There are bits of Albanian religion still here, but these guys are already switching religions to these guys. So like, yeah, it's a big mess. Um, yeah, and also I'll explain these little things. So some people wanted to leave the country and go down. But um as you can see where the trail ends, they either go back, which is or they died. Like this one you could probably see that they died. But well, yeah. So since we're on the main layer, I want to talk about how I said we'll check in on the guys who went up here, like the guys from the Civil War who went up here. Yeah, I'll show you what happened to them. So basically, it was a bunch of troops. So like that, they all went up. They went like that, and they decided to set up camp near this fjord right here. So that's where their country's gonna be. This country's gonna be something's telling me to pick this color, so I'll do it. It's this color, kind of. Yeah. So they're gonna take all of that land. So now we got a new green country. Yeah, so cool. Let's go. Hold up. I'm gonna give these guys a capital. It's gonna be right where this fjord is. Right there. Let's go. Scotland. Where is your capital? If I show some sort of layer, it's gonna come up eventually. I think I know where their capital is now. It's supposed to be there. I must have erased it or something. But whatever. We have a new country here. Very nice. These guys, it's basically just a military, so it's pretty strong, but not super strong. Yeah, and speaking of those guys, yeah, these guys, the guys who escaped this war, they're pretty much refugees. But yeah, these guys were a much larger military, so they're gonna be bigger. They're gonna go down the desert. They, like, they think that there's water this way since, these guys, so they make a turn this way, then realize, wait, no, that's the wrong way. So then they make a sharp turn this way. Kind of go like that, and they land about there and meet up with thrice explorers. And they make a nation there. So nation's gonna be like that. That color. Yes, so it's gonna be an indigo. Yeah, an indigo like country. It's gonna be like that. Thrice is gonna be mad about this because they were gonna take this land. Because they were gonna take that land and then these guys stole it from them. So why does this have to happen, bro? Okay, problem solved. They discovered whatever this is. And actually, that's gonna be it for this very long episode of What If Civilization Started Over. Thank you guys for watching so much. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and bye bye.